Hello everyone, welcome to Reactify Labs. This will be the last video on useEffect, and in this video I'm going to show how to fetch the results from a website or a link and then display it in your page or browser or whatever it is. So let's start. So I have made one another file which is country input, and it has the data of the country. So it is like I'll show you what it's like. So here in the return statement, I have included this element of country input with value as selected country. And so this is the URL from which we are going to fetch. This is the base URL. This is the another point, like when we select a country. So we have a list of countries in the drop down. And once the selected country is done, the selected country will be populated with that country. And these things we need to display from this link. Okay. We have two variables. One is the selected country, which will be the string, which will be populated here. And this is selected country info. So this will be basically an object which will contain these data and other ones also. So for that, the code would be this. We are using a useEffect hook, and we are using fetch. Fetch is taking this to fetch value. So it will go to this link, and this will return a promise, and this will be the JSON value, which will be stored in res. And then the data of the country will be logged here. And if I set selected country info and data, so it means that what happens here is this selected country info's value is populated with this data. So that's it. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Now before that, see what happens here is what we are going to do is see in country input on change. It means whenever there is a change on the value of the selected country, handle change will be called. And handle change is here. It just calls the set selected country. When set selected country selects the value of the country from the drop down, then it triggers that okay, if selected country is not equal to empty, initial value was empty, and if it is not empty, then fetch info will be called. Fetch info. This function is here, which returns a promise, and then these things happen. And the re-rendering happens only when selected country value changes. Let's see how it works. And see, there is nothing now. This is still working fine. And this, see, this value is logged. US is capital is Washington DC, currency is US dollars, and everything. When I change this, again this happens. Let's see what happens if I don't use a use effect here. If I just do this selected country, so everything is same. What happens is now see if value of selected country will change on change, and if selected country is not empty, then fetch info will be called. Okay, let's refresh this page and let's save this code and see what happens now. As soon as I select another country, see an infinite loop is running. You can see infinite loop is running, and that is why we don't want to do it. And I'll just stop my server, and I will stop this also. So yeah, this happens, that it goes on infinite loop. Use effect makes sure that selected country when changed once will be rendered once. Next time the selected country value is same, and therefore there will be no change and no re-rendering. So that's it for this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.